An athletics camp by the National Sports Council concluded today at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex. Close to 200 children from across Belize City participated in a 2-week camp that taught them the fundamentals of 4 sporting disciplines: track and field, football, softball, and basketball.
A lot of children here are mostly from the south side. So what we did was have a school bus, go around different neighborhoods, pick up the kids along with, of course, our sports coordinators on the bus, along with the police officer. We bring them over to the summer camp, and then we have the kids decide which sport discipline they're more interested in. At this age group, you want the child to fall in love with the sport. They have to love the sport first before you can even think about teaching them the fundamentals. So that was the first thing, allowing them to have fun and fall in love with the sport. That is why we gave them the opportunity to pick which sport it is they wanted to do.
The trainers are professional athletes themselves, as well as coaches who have represented the country internationally. This is to further inspire the many young, talented children.
What we also did was to bring in the professionals. For basketball, you'll notice we have, for example, some national team players. We have Elvis Oliveira, who happens to be a staff of the National Sports Council. We have players from the Belize Defenders who are here today. During the week, we had players from the Hurricanes, along with the coach Jamil Wagner, who also did some instructions. Out on the football field, we have certified coaches from the Football Federation. On the track, we have our national athletes. We have the car sisters. We have the coach Ernest Morris. Also in the softball, we brought in the Softball Federation, so they could bring in their expertise. So it wasn't just a matter of bringing the kids to waste time or to kill time. They're actually learning fundamental skills at the same time having fun.
The camp revealed that there are some very talented youths in the city, but who have limited access to facilities to harness their abilities. The budding athletes were excited about the opportunity to learn technique and discipline through the sport.
Only running. I only like running.
Now, what have you been learning from the camp?
How to run, how to set the blocks, how to jump, long jump.
I started when I was 5. It was a great experience, and ever since I was in love with it, so I just keep doing it.
Talk to us about what the camp has taught you.
Well, the campus taught us about technique, running technique, and why the technique are needed, and about building up endurance.
I've been playing the sport since I was 12, and before the camp started, our coach Chef, we already had a football program going on. So he asked me, Bryson, can I be a part of the summer program? And I told him, why not? Sure. And this is how I ended up to be a part of the program. But also, the key stuff he showed us is the key stuff like passing, controlling, dribbling, how to maneuver the ball, how to shoot the ball, and different stuff with the ball. And in this program, it also teaches you discipline.
Just before midday, as the sessions came to an end, the children were provided with a school bag containing basic back-to-school supplies.
The initiative is from the Deputy Prime Minister. So he had said we need to give the kids something. So we dig through our budget and we found the finances. On top of that, our Vice President of our board, Mr. Erson Arrington, actually went out and he seeked some sponsorship, and we did get some donations from the Taiwanese embassy.
While the target group was children from 8 to 15 years of age, the camp even accepted 5-year-olds. Duane, Moody for News 5.